they'll probably not want to get into too much of a confrontation with the enemy, and they'll end up dodging left and right. So they do have Elven Agility at 4. So this type of player will really enjoy movement and agility bonuses if you get them. Armor class, pretty low as usual. That's par for the course for Elven teams. And they do have access to general and agility tables. So you'll probably end up giving them either jump up, fend, nerves of steel, well, even sprint could be good, sure feet. All those skills are really useful to a catcher. They do cost 90,000. I'll buy one for the time being. Linemen, you'll probably notice the difference between Wood Elven linemen and Dark Elven linemen. The difference being they have one more move, but one less armor. And that means that every single player except the Treeman on the Wood Elf team is a wuss. They will fall easily, they'll get injured easily, so you really want to minimize the number of blocks that the opponent will be able to do to you every turn. So you will probably try to use a sort of bend but not break defense. In other words, you leave one tile between your players and the opposing players, so that you'll have to use a blitz to get to your players. Anyway, eventually I'll play a game where I can demonstrate what I'm talking about here. Of course, they don't come with any skills, and they do cost 70,000, which is really high for linemen. So we'll buy several and watch our money go down at an alarming rate. And finally, we have one more player to buy and only 110,000 left. So as you can see, couldn't even get a War Dancer. Well, you could have always just dropped the thrower and gone for another for one War Dancer, or you could have dropped the thrower, gotten a lineman, and then you'd have a little bit money left and you would be able to get a third reroll. In this case, I'll get just another lineman, and I still have 40,000, which is not enough to buy a reroll. However, it does give me a nice base to in order to buy a better player later on. Of course, this team is not very durable, so you'll have to be careful. So we end up with this team starting out, and that was by being conservative. It's only 2 rerolls. As you can see, Elven teams have a bit of a problem when they start out. You know, always be wishing you had more money for more rerolls, more players, etc., etc. And that's it for them. Now, in the next video, I'll cover Chaos teams.